Well, it's the day before solstice. Pretty intense energies. And you probably feel it. I felt it coming in around 2 o'clock this afternoon. I was like, whoa. It's like hitting a brick wall. And I was thinking, these are the solstice energy that are coming in. So the whole morning was okay, was fine, and this afternoon I felt like somebody hit the brakes, like, whoa, now it's the time to change everything and to clear out all karma in your system, what you're thinking. Be aware of what you're thinking, be aware what's going on in your reality, how you're feeling, because that's the energy you're going to take with you to the new year. Yeah. So let's see what's going on in the divine masculine's mind space. Oh, it's coming out already, the whole message. I hear it's a roller coaster. This time it will be a roller coaster, but more in a good sense of way. So if you think, the energies are stagnating you after the solstice, it will push you forward. It will push you forward into almost a speed up. And what I also feel today, and where I want to stand still for a minute, is now it's also the time and the energy for all the people that loved or and lost a dear one, lost their beloved, lost the people around them, and it will be the first Christmas, the first holidays without those people. So that could be very intense also. So make sure that, and that's what I feel in the collective energy. I think it was 2 days ago. There was a lot of emotions coming up and a lot of tearful energy. That's what I felt. And it was like, is it mine? And I heard, no, it's the collective. It's about the first time in a while. It could be that you lost your beloved in January or February this year, and now you're celebrating the first time without them, and that stirs up a lot of emotions. So I just wanted to say, we need to take care of that. We need to stand still with that. We need to see if we can support those people on an emotional level. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got. So all my blessings for everyone who broke up with their twin flame, who is in separation from their twin flame, who is in separation from their beloved or their soulmates. It's yeah, that's the hard time. I feel that's the hard time. It's the time of that separation that is pretty intense for people. And some people lost a lot this year. They had to sacrifice almost everything to walk the twin flame journey. So don't be too harsh on the people that are on their own this year. Okay. For the divine masculine, indigo child. You're an indigo child. You know that you're an indigo child. You know that you are that indigo child that has that feeling of a lot of needs time and space for itself. So go to your heart, go to your heart space, and be inspired. Be inspired by other people. Be inspired by people that um, you look up to. You know, that you think, wow, how do they do it? How I admire them. You know, what is, yeah, out of that you get an inspiration. Follow a course, or you know, step into that journey with them, and let yourself go into the unknown with those people that you admire, because it will get you so much out of it, so much out of it. You know, I had my training with Tony Robbins, and he still inspires me. Last week I did another seminar with him, and every time when I'm doing these seminars with him, I come out and I'm thinking, wow, you know, exactly what I needed was there. And yeah, it gives me power, it gives me strength, and I have that feeling of, wow, nothing nothing can stop me, nothing can um, get me out of my power, out of my inner power. You know, you develop so much inner power that um, you know, that you feel it growing, and becoming stronger and stronger. So you know, I'm giving Twinflame readings, courses, coaching, and retreats on the land here in Avalon and beyond. And you know, if you need something for yourself on your journey, you know, let me know, and dive in the deep with me to transform what is holding you back, or the energies that can hold you back, to come into union with your and when that's happening, because there are always energies that trying to separate the twin flames, because when they're coming together, there's this great force to work together. You know, we're bother you, will get your energy down, will get your vibration down, will get you down on every moment, and they will infiltrate your what's going on in the mind game and mind head, in the mind space of the divine masculine. You know, get out of playing games, get out of your head, because that's what is just going on at the moment. It's no time for playing games anymore. You know, it's time, because you're going to play yourself. You know, there are no, if the divine feminine isn't interacting with that energy and hold that energy off, because she feels it right away, uh, she will move out of that energy. Okay, so it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. And that's what I mean with the roller coaster. So what is in the heart space of the Divine Masculine? Blessing. Look for the blessings in your life. You know, your Divine Feminine is a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in your heart. She blessed your heart. She blessed everything what's around you. And honor all what lives. Honor all what life has to offer you. Exchange of joy. You know, there is an exchange of joy coming in. That's what I called with the roller coaster, right? It's a time of joy. It's a time of happiness. It's a time of also sadness, but that we're checking out of that, and we are going in this energy of, you know, enjoyment. So like last week I heard let the wine flow. You know, a lot of people have their parties, company parties, Christmas parties, on work, and where they're at, community celebrations. So yeah, and take that roller coaster and go in that ride and enjoy that ride. You know, don't just stand on the sideway and let all the joy pass by. Jump in and celebrate, because in that celebration, when you activate your joy, it brings you to a higher vibration and gets you out of your mind space. So what's this? Karma of sacrifice is done. The karma of sacrifice is done. How beautiful is it, you know, to exchange the joy without the karma of sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice anything anymore, you know, because you are the blessing. You are the blessings of, you know, of the universe. Everything what you see, the ocean, the land, the flowers, the sun, the wind, the rain, everything is a blessing. And if you see everything as a blessing, you will create that joy within. You create that beautiful space. Okay? So let's see, what is the higher self saying towards the Divine Masculine? What is the higher self saying to the Divine Masculine? Portals. Doorways into the now. So create that doorway into the now. And letting go of the warrior energy. Go into the now and let go of that warrior energy. That warrior that wants to fight, that wants to defend, that wants to protect, that wants to harness, you know. Oh wow, I get this image of the Divine Masculine, you know, getting his armor on, you know. It's his Malian, call her his Malian. Oh my gosh, he's just shielding himself, you know, for all the blessings in his heart. So the higher self says, you know, you are going through portals, you're going through new energies, and the doorway from that portal is the now. Let go of your armor, let go of the warrior, let go of the fighting. Fighting against what? Because you're fighting against yourself. You're not fighting against Divine Feminine, because she is like, you know, on her own and let happen what needs to happen. You know, there is this distance that she sees exactly what's going on. So let your warrior go and accept the blessings in your life and stay in the now. Um, why the divine masculine is in the warrior energy, that has to do with the energies from the outside world, just what I talked about earlier. You know, it's the mind control, the manipulation from the outside world. It's you know, you feel it, you know it, you sense it in your body, and let it go. We're done with the time, because you know, it's the karma of sacrifice is done. You know, it's done with the sacrificing. It's done with, you know, you have to sacrifice yourself for someone else. That's done. You know, those energy are way behind us. So grab yourself together, you know, give yourself all the blessings that you need. And of course, you feel a lot of people around you, of their energies. And if you have an overwhelm of people around you, you know, just retreat for a while, sleep for a while, drink a lot of water and rejuvenate. You know, that's the way you can do it. So what is the block or the uncomfortability of the divine masculine at the moment? What is his uncomfortability at the moment? Oh, the divine cosmic mother womb. Yeah. Divine cosmic mother womb is, you are loved. You are safe and you need to rest now and sleep well. So that is the uncomfortability at the moment. It could be that you're not sleeping well because of all the energies, and that's the uncomfortable feeling, what's happening. And if you you know, it's the mother energy. They're resisting the mother energy. They're resisting the nurturing, the energy of someone that take care of them, someone that are thinking about them. So that's what's going on in the divine masculine energy. So he is rejecting that energy. So that's his uncomfortability. He can't deal with that energy. And that will, if he needs to be careful about that, you know, about that rejection, because it will spiral him down. It will spiral him down. So divine feminine, if you are in connection with your divine masculine, don't mother him. Stay away from it. Let him solve everything on his own. You know, he's a big boy, he can do it. You know, it's also the connection, the soul connection you have with your twin flame or your divine counterpart. Will drag you in that same energy, but you need to be sure that you cut the cords every night. Otherwise, you're picking up the energy of your divine counterpart. So cut the cords and let the divine masculine solve it himself, because it's now the divine mother womb from the cosmic mother that wants to take care of him, but he is in that uncomfortable feeling, so he will reject that. Okay, so that has to do also with get out of that warrior mode for the divine masculine. You know, the higher self is saying, let the warrior go. But in his mind space, he is still there. He's still fighting. He put his armor on. So that's what's going on in the energy space of the divine masculine. He feels uncomfortable with it. Okay. And in his heart, he sees the divine feminine as a blessing. So go beyond those defenses, you know, go beyond that. Because, and it's all up to the divine masculine, how to deal with those energies. Okay, what is he going to do about it? What is he going to do about that uncomfortable feeling? Yeah, transformation. Wow, that's beautiful. Knowing he's in a transformation. What is the second card? He has the key. He has to unlock his gifts. So it can be that there's a trauma wound there. That there is a trauma there that needs to be transmuted, that needs to be transformed. And it has to do with a radical transformation and purification and calling in the violet flame that transmutes everything in your life. You know, it's a resurrection you're waiting for. And when you have the key to that inner wound trauma, to that trauma of the mother womb, the mother, you know, if you dissolve that trauma, you dissolve the trauma with your mother, you dissolve the trauma with your counterpart and your divine feminine. So there is something that needs to be transformed, and only you have the key. And those energies are sacred gifts, you know. It's and the sacred gift is pure love, and that's it. Pure love is the key. Pure love is the key. It's about not resisting, not pushing away, but allowing it to be there. And what you can do when there is this huge resistance in the masculine and want to push away for something that comes close by, then it has to do with a trauma energy that is coming up to be resolved. And you feel it in your system. You feel it right away in your system. Then you're going in this defense mode, you know, your body is moving forward and you're going into this defense mode and saying no more. I'm cutting everything off, shield myself, I disappear from this world, and you know, that's where I'm at the moment, and nobody can enter this fort or enter my cave, you know. And you're there with all your defenses, with your spears, with your axes, and with your knives, you know, holding that door so nobody else can get in. So there needs to be another energy within you that goes to that place, that gives love to that inner child, that is defending itself, that is hurt at that moment. And we're in that purification now. We're in this purification process after solstice, you know. We're not taking all these energies with us. We can leave it behind. So divine masculine is already for 3 weeks now in this transformation energy. And And it needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of caring. You know, so don't, well, it's up to the divine masculine himself, right? If I look at myself, if I work with traumas, I work with trauma bonding with traumatized people, that you sometimes you repeat the same pattern that you always did, you know, and now when you are aware of it, you need to make that change, you know, instead of running away and, you know, moving away from it, you know, sit with it and say, okay, also this will pass. And sending love to your inner child and say, okay, you know, it's a safe space. You're safe with me. I will guard you. And everything what happens on the outside, you can reflect from that from a third dimension or from a third person view, you know, helicopter view. So you see different things in different layers. So it's up to the other person what they do with it, and you know, everything is okay. Everything is okay. And that's what I feel. I feel the if I tune in the energy of the divine masculine, I feel that it's almost stern and tough force, and it just needs softness. It just needs the divine mother, and that's where he is, you know, that's what he is rejecting. So only he has the key, you know, to do something about that. And it's just a transformation. Go, I hear, go and walk on fire. Go and walk on fire. And that will transform all your traumas. Go and walk on fire, and it will transform all your traumas in a blink of an eye. Okay. Well, so what is the higher self, or what is the divine masculine saying about the relationship with the divine feminine? Fire and water. Stillness amongst turmoil. Feel the emotional integration. Feel what's integrating. Feel what's going on. You know, it's the fire that wants to come out for the divine masculine. You know, we just had Sagittarius season, and it's full fire, and a lot of emotions are coming up to be transformed in that fire. So be still amongst everything what's going on in your life in that moment, and integrate that emotional feeling. You know, don't ignore it. It's just look at it and go. Also, oh, what I hear, if there's too much fire in your body and you get too overwhelmed and you get too fired up and too irritated and too frustrated, you need to drink more water. You need to drink more water because you're stagnating in your brain. There is no energy that goes to your brain. You're dehydrating your brain. So that's why you can, you know, get fired up and yeah, just go there. That's what he sees with the divine feminine and the relationship. They're fire and water. It's a beautiful energy, fire and water. You know, one is emotional, the other one has passion, has fire, and you know, ignites the water to move out of that emotion and to move forward. So it's a beautiful combination. You don't let the mountain erupt. That's what I hear. You know, don't let it come that far. And it's really beautiful. So what is the universe saying about both of them? What kind of advice has the universe for the divine masculine? Know yourself and go beyond cycles. Meditate on who am I. Lift the veil and open yourself up. Know yourself. Who am I? And go beyond cycles. You know, go beyond the same cycles that you're repeating yourself. You know, that you run away, that you want to flee, that you want to fight and get in that space. You know, find a space for yourself and choose the direction that gives you peace at that moment. And releasing those old patterns, releasing it. You know, it's time for transformation. We can't hold on to those old patterns anymore, because they don't go with us in a higher vibration. You know, it's the lower vibration that keeps us in the patterns. And so they say, go beyond the world, go beyond everything, go beyond the thoughts, go in meditation and keep yourself quiet and let it go. So, a lot of interference I hear. Well, we're here to change that, right? We had a lot of interference. Our whole life was full of interference of the outside world, of the system, of our caretakers, of everything beyond. And let it go now. Let it all just go. And be in that space that you say, okay, I'm letting it all go and I'm done with it. Move up to a higher level. Move to an energy that says, yeah, I let it all go and I am moving with the universe. I'm one with the universe. And I'm not listening to that lower frequency of mind games, control, energies that want to infiltrate our brain. And yeah, it's also they got the green light to fight. So yeah, let it all go and go beyond that system. Okay, that's what I have to say to you for this week for the Divine Masculine. Yes, it is a roller coaster, but enjoy that ride. You know, don't fight it, enjoy it. You know, when you go in that roller coaster, you know, you're spreading your arms out and, you know, you let yourself go in that ride. Do the same with your emotions. do the same. You know, enjoy them. Don't fight it. It's just like, it's just an emotion. That's what it is. It's just an emotion. So let it pass through. Okay? I wish you all the best. I wish you all the blessings. And if you want a coaching session with me, you know, to handle your separation, you know, within 60 minutes, I can get you back in unity. I can give you clearance, you know, where to go, what to do. Yeah, enjoy the ride. That's what I want to say. Enjoy the ride. Okay, and I see you back on Saturday for the Twinflame reading for Christmas. And I wish you all the best and I wish all the luck. And please stand still with the ones that, you know, are not longer among us, and also for the people that need that support or is in separation with their twin flames. Okay, all the blessings, all the love. Namaste. So much love. Bye bye.